Which one of the following factors does not contribute to allopatric speciation? So we will first look into the different type of speciation. Speciation refers to a evolutionary process which involves the formation of new and distinct species, and there are different types of speciation. The first is, as this question covers, allopatric speciation. So it is a type of speciation which is caused by geographical isolation. That is, in this, the original population, as you can see here, they are separated by the presence of a physical barrier, and as a result the two populations separate from each other and they evolve reproductive isolation over a period of time. The other kind of speciation is peripatric speciation. So in this speciation, it is also a type of allopatric speciation. In this, new species are formed from an isolated peripheral population, as you can see here. So in this, the populations are prevented from exchanging genes, and therefore it is difficult to distinguish between them. And also, as you can see, that they have entered a new niche. So because they have entered a new niche and they have separated from them, they have become isolated niche. This gives rise to the reproductive isolation among them. The next is parapatric speciation. So in this, the species, however, they are not formed because of a physical barrier, but they are besides each other. And so as you can see in this here, the adjacent niches give rise to this different kind of species. And this can happen because of extreme change in the habitat. So though these individuals, they can interbreed, but because of the different niches, they develop different lifestyles, different characteristics, which kind of posit a hindrance to their interbreeding. The last type is sympatric. And in sympatric, the new species are evolved from an ancestral species by a process in which both the species continue to live in the same geographical region, as you can see here. And these changes, or this evolution of the new species, is because of the presence of genetic polymorphism, such that within the same region, the populations can split among themselves and give rise to sympatric speciation. So coming back to the question says, which one of the following factor does not contribute to allopatric speciation? The first says the isolated population is exposed to different selection pressure as compared to parent population, which is correct, because that's how the populations differ from each other and they evolve differently as compared to one another, and they, over the period of time, they develop reproductive isolation. Second is the population becomes geographically isolated from the parent population, which is also correct, considering here we are talking about allopatric speciation, which is formed because of a physical barrier. Third says there is a gene flow between the two separated populations, which is not correct, because the whole idea about species is that they cannot interbreed, so there is no gene flow between them. And the last one is genetic drift occurs between the two separated populations, which is correct, because it is because of the drift that the populations separated from each other. To know more about wildlife ecology and more such topics, you can refer to this course offered by NPTEL.